So you're gonna play, right?
No, Johnny's playing, no?
Oh, hey, no, he said Johnny's gonna play.
Can you please step in the camera? I want to ask you a couple questions.
Ask my name? We're gonna interview?
Just a little bit. What's your name, please?
Joshua.
What do you do?
What do you mean? Work?
Yes, sir.
I'm a porter.
Why you like this game?
Because it's a good exercise for your heart, for your mind, you know, to get yourself better, allow you to react quicker than you think. Because most people like to kind of freeze, but I like to play because it benefits me. Like I'm getting older, not younger, so my work being here is gonna get me to be more motivated, to get better, to get more stronger.
Would you support making this an Olympic sport?
Oh hell yeah, yeah, of course.
Sign the petition in the description.
Yeah. Let me know. I'm down for that, man.
Thank you.
Subscribe and press that like button, bro. Oh no, he's the man right here.
Sign the petition. I don't need subscription. I need the petition to go up.
Yeah.
It's good. Thank you.
Of course. Do what you gotta do, man. I want this man to blow up. I want him to blow up. Hey. Oh, set up. Nah, I'm playing Mississippi.
What was the score, bro? Joshua, what was the score?
Really, 21-11?
21-11.
Yeah, like 21-11. I play this for the fun of it. When I play this game, it's not to bet. I'm not a gambler. I don't like betting. But I play just for the hell of it. Just like if I'm going through something, instead of taking my anger out on other people, I come here. Release all the anger onto this. Cause I don't like starting trouble or look for trouble. So I come here. If I'm going through a problem, I come here to practice. Take all the anger out here. And plus, like, I haven't played in 8 years, so I took a long break. So I'm trying to get back how I used to play. So like right now I'm so rusty because I'm not really playing consistent. All I've been doing is playing like 2 times the whole week. So to me that's not enough. So I gotta try to make time from work and playing. And that's kind of like, cause certain months they change my schedule hours. So it's like kind of mess my way of when I come here or I gotta stay stuck there. Like today I'm on break right now. I was supposed to go, I work today. I don't get up to like 7 o'clock. So I'm only out here for like another hour, then I'm going back. I have to leave after that. But I'll definitely be back again.
You say you've been watching a lot of YouTube videos for Handball?
Yeah, I watch almost everybody's video. Whoever upload a video, I give everybody a chance because I know how it is, you know, when it comes to like YouTube overall, because my preference when I do YouTube is playing video games. So I know about the upload, I know all that, I know like who to talk to get your name out there and everything like that. Because we basically built that platform in general. The gaming industry. A lot of people don't really know that. But it's good that more people be called handball because you might live in the city, you might heard of it, never seen it. You know, there's some people out here that was born and raised in the city, must have ever seen handball or ever heard of it. Or they might walk by a park not realizing that's the kind of game that's the term, you know. But other than that, like me, like I said, I come here because to get myself back into shape. I don't want to feel lazy. So, and plus I need to get my game back together. Because 8 years taking a break from it was to fix my personal life and then come back to this, you know. So I'm glad I'm coming back. Next year, I'm going to put myself to be consistent more often because I really want to get back my game because a lot of people have been asking me why I haven't been around and that I'm not playing like the way I used to play. I'm just trying to like take my time. Everybody wants me to rush to get back into that style of gaming, but I like to take my time because I want to make sure my shots are correct, especially my opposite hand. I only got placement with my opposite hand. People assume I have power I do a lot of my left because I want to place the shot because I don't know how to really to generate the same amount of power like I do with my main arm. So it feels kind of awkward. You know, you got Johnny that knows how to use his left arm really well, like Davo, Gio, all those great players. They know how to use their left because they practice so much. And the best way for people should be doing is do a lot of opposite games. You know, make people use their opposite hand. Because that's the only way you're going to build that other hand better. Because if you play consistently the same arm all the time, you're leaving your other arm empty. And it's like it has no memory. So it's good to have games that you play opposite. So get your left hand better. And if you're lefty, then you get your right hand better. So it's vice versa. And then like the terms of like handball, like for example, you know, they always say, okay, you're right-handed, you play power side, and this will be support, right? They call it the weak side. But there's really no just thing as power or weak. Because if you really look at the terms for a left-handed player, that's his power side. And for right-handed, that'll be our weak or supports. So if you really think about it, you might have two righties playing together, and then you got to put, okay, play the weak side, I play the strong side. But in reality, it's not really a weak or strong. It's how you play that position. That's how they report. So if I'm a lefty, that would be my strong side. So if you play with a lefty and a righty, it's kind of like make a difficult thing because both guys could meet up in the middle because they have their arms really strong. But it's just the strategy behind it. Most people never hit it to the opposite hand. They always hit it to the dominant hand. So the best way is hit it to the opposite hand, but move the ball more often. Like actually move it away. I feel like handball now is slowing down in a sense because when you look at some videos, they take too long. Like matches, I remember matches used to be 15 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes long. Now it's like 45 to an hour because they spend so much time on the right side of the court, busy volleying. You volley for 5-10 minutes, you kind of get tired. So if you have your teammates moving over, you have one whole side open for yourself. From 9 out of 10, nobody ever want to shoot that side that's open because they want to do these techniques, these styles to show off. Yeah, there's no need for that. So poor. There's really no necessary to do all these trick shooting styles where you just tying yourself out and next thing you know, you lost. You lose the game because you're trying to do these fancy moves. But if we keep it basic like the old school player used to do it, they was just like me, I count. Like if I'm hitting, be volleying to the wall, I'll count in my head like 1, 2, 3. In that last moment when the ball comes, but at the same time, I like to pay attention where they're standing. So if they're too close, I'm going to go. Of course, we're going to have to lob it because they're too close. But if I see them pushing, if I could make them move back, then if they get to a certain distance, then I could drop it down as a kill. But even in handball in general, killing is not it's not the whole thing about handball. It's not all about killing. Not just power either. It's if you place the shot the right way, you can have the fastest man in the world. And if you can place the shot, he won't get it because he assuming you're going to hit hard. Because most players, they like to go for kills. Me, I don't do that. I don't really like go for kills because that's what most players are. They're more about killing. Me, I like to keep the ball middle of the wall and high. Because if I see you killing all the shots, I'm not going to give you those certs. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm giving you a gift. But if I could force you to stop hitting low and force you to go up now I got you. Because now if I see you adjusting to the high balls, then I'm going to bring the ball down. Because in the end of the day, I'm not going to play your game. I'm going to make you play my game. So if you're fast, I'm going to slow you down. But now when I see you slow down, then you speed it back up. Because you want to throw the game up a bit. Because everybody thinks it's about speed, power. It is. But it's how you apply to it. Like you can take all that, you can be the fastest man, the strongest man in the world and still lose. Like I met guys over 80s, 87, 90 years old. These guys that's strong like that that can move around and lose terribly. Like it's insane. There's a lot of men out there that can teach you place and they will win. They always win because they know these young guys are strong. They have a lot of endurance. They can really move quickly, so they can react faster. But even with all that, and you play an opponent that can place all the shot, because it's like playing against hand versus paddle. We know the paddle, it makes the ball travel faster. So why go with the power? Where you can just throw your hand in the way and let the power bounce off your hand. Next thing you know, you'll guarantee a win because Most paddlers don't. Well, some paddle players, not all, they understand the fact that when they play against hand players, they have a higher chance of losing because they know they got to just throw your hand out. You don't have to force yourself because 9 out of 10 you will hurt yourself because you're trying to force the speed that they have, and you will hit it out. But if you just give it a little tabby tap when they hit it with force, then you have a higher chance. You know, like me, I always been the type to play opposite. I like to play a lot of opposite. It doesn't matter if it's a 1-on-1, 2 against 1, even against paddles. I used to play in the Bronx in Van Cortlandt Park, 2 against 1 with paddles, just with my left. And it wasn't about winning or losing. It was the idea of how much can I push myself to get my opposite hand strong? Like, where should I shoot? If they serve it out strongly, how should I return it? Like, should I put it soft? Should I do a long shot? Do I shorten the shot? Or like, it's always a choice there. But a lot of people, the first thing they think is, oh, let me hit it back. Not knowing that you're hitting it back to your opponent where they really got you off the court. See, the idea you're supposed to move your opponent, right? So if I play against 2 guys at once, I'm not thinking at it as 2 guys. I'm looking at it as 2 guys becoming 1. So if I can make 1 man lead the court over right or left, maybe take him off, now his partner's going to be confused because he's waiting for his partner to come back. Because now I have all the time in the world to go either side, left or right, middle, or go up for a lot. Because by the time he gets back, his partner he doesn't know where he's going to go this way or that way. So I like to play against 2 guys at once because I'm not looking at it, like I said, I'm not looking at it as 2 guys. I'm looking at them becoming 1. So if you can move both guys in the way you want them to set yourself up on a better shot, then you have a way better idea how you win the game. Because there's a lot of plays out there that's quick, real quick. Like Johnny, to me, that's cheating because he can take over the court really quickly. But playing the guys like that is really good for your skills because it kind of teach you, like, to be aware, know how quick he is, how far can you hit it. There's guys like that with speed and length, you have to, like, put it away. But you can't really joke around and play these little lob shots. When you play with a guy with that much speed and endurance with the, you see Johnny's arm, he can take over the court really well. So even if he's back here, he's going to be there because he's fast. But if you can put the ball away really, really quickly, then you have a higher chance. But guys like him been doing it so long, it's natural for him. But for like newcomers, it'll be difficult for them because they're not accustomed to that. Because they might be used to playing with people at their height. So if you play against people at their height, you kind of adjust to it really well. But when you get against tall people, or even big-sized guys, like heavy-set guys, but not a lot of heavy guys can move. I've had a few big guys that can really, really move really fast. And they play really smart because most of them don't move quickly because they know where to place the shot. I play, just like I said, I play for that size to get better and see how far can I take myself.
One question, in our conversation before, you said that you have only a chance to watch the handball after work and you do it through YouTube. And you said that it annoys you when people pass by and blocks the camera. Can you express yourself on that, please?
Oh, when people walk by?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a good question because I get frustrated. It gets me angry because it's like, the reason why I get mad that people walk by the cameras, because there's moments where there might be a shot that might be phenomenal and the people missing it because somebody walking by to ask them a question or they do just walk by and they stop to pretend they're looking around. No. Keep yourself on the side. Wait till the play is dead. Once the play is dead, then walk by. Don't walk by while they're in the volley. Because they say, for example, if the ball hit the line or it doesn't hit the line, they're going to want to come to the camera guy and say, listen, what did you see? What did your camera catch? Did it go out? Did it stay in? Now, the other guy might have a footage, but he can't really catch on the side that they're on. So they'll come to your end because they're like, okay, you're closer. What did you catch? Now, when you go back to your footage, you realize a person walked by. Now you can't see the shot. Now, if you're going to walk by, wait till the play is dead. To be honest, just wait. Or not just go around. Go another direction. It's not that hard to do. Everybody want to come close to the camera. That's taking a lot of understanding and studying the game. Especially if there's someone that you really like to watch. You want to know what they're about. Especially if you've never been in the court with them. and you want to play against them, study them. Right? Like watching the video is one thing, but playing on the court with the guys is another. Because it's easier to watch and understand what's going on. But when you get in the court, it's a different ballgame. But the idea of people walking past the camera, I think that's a bad idea because you're missing out on a few things. Because it may be that slight moment that moment could cost the game. I've seen plenty of games that they say it's a bad ball and it's a good ball, and now the person loses the tournament, knowing that they had a fighting chance to actually come back because they said it's a bad ball. We can't tell because somebody's walking by.
It's disrespectful, and also it happens to me a lot when I take interviews of people. They come in for handshakes, they stop by, they interrupt the interview. Like, they're very, very, very disrespectful to me. I don't know.
True. I get you have no idea. I get mad, and I like I said, I watch everybody's videos. I watch yours. I watch Petitions. I watch Wall to Wall. I think it's called. They from Hell's Kitchen. Those guys. I watch everybody's videos because to see different. Because some guys be in Brooklyn, some guys be in Queens. So when I watch, I get to see, okay, which park they playing on today or this weekend, whatever. Because I know in the summertime, every weekend is a tournament. That's what I do know. And truthfully, in my opinion, of handball now, I feel like it's dying in a way because it's not like how it used to be in a sense where a lot of these players not getting opportunities anymore because a lot of these guys losing sponsorships. And it's kind of messed up because they're not paying attention on what's really going on around us. Now, in my true opinion on this is that there's so much bickering in handball. And so many people want to argue about this shot or that shot, or somebody's talking too much behind the gate while they're in the game. Or then when they're like, oh, no, keep quiet, let the players trying to play. I understand, but at the same time, you got to realize something. In a real sport, in the stadium, the crowd's going crazy. Especially if they come and see their favorite player. They're going crazy. So that's part of the game. The distraction is supposed to help you as a player. You're supposed to block that out. Like when I used to play baseball, I was playing a doubleheader. I was a pitcher. And it was an all-star game. And we had we had tons of people. The crowd went crazy. And we never made a complaint like, oh, be quiet because I'm trying to pitch. That's the purpose of the sport. You go to any sport, soccer, football, basketball, they got massive crowds. They all cheering for their favorite player or the team itself. And nobody complains about that. But I notice handball's the only game that people complain about that. So if you're going to complain about that, now you're going to lose viewers. Because now they see like, wait, why are you getting mad if I'm here to cheer for you? You shouldn't be upset with us. We trying to hype the game. We want you to get hyped up. Like the purpose of cheering for the guys to hype them up, to push them, not to degrade them and make them feel like, oh, they're not worth it. No. We yell and scream for them because we want them to do better. We want them to keep pushing, make the game more interesting. Now, if we're going to tell everybody to stay quiet, we got to concentrate because we're going to hit the ball wrong. No. Let the people outside, because they're the money. In the end of the day, if this thing ever become an official sport, where people's getting real contracts, where they say you're playing 10 minutes for a whole year, you're going to go to these stadiums and people's going to cheer loudly, especially in Ireland. When they did the tournament out there, there's a big crowd. You got a big crowd, people cheering. Yes, they got a moment they stay quiet because they want you to do the serve. Everybody should speak. Because at the end of the day, this is how you push your teammates, right? I would love for a crowd to come to see me and cheer for me and yell my name out and say, oh, yeah, you can do this, you can do that.
Where on YouTube is the video?
One Highness.
What?
Yeah, One Highness. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Sorry.
No worries.
What in the name?
Screenshot it.
Okay. Thank you.
See me? I watch so many games with people, they complain so much. They cry too much. Like, stop whining. My thing is, these are grown men that like to complain and cry about certain things that take place in the game. instead of just taking two to stop the argument. Because if you want to make something a sport, you want to make this professional, let's treat each other with respect first. Number one, let's take care of our park. Stop leaving our trash on the ground. We bring something to the park, we take it out the park, we throw it in the garbage. I understand people like smoking weed and people like to drink. If you're going to do that away from the area. If people don't realize, yeah, it might be a handball court, but these are kids' playground. By the law, you're not supposed to smoke weed or cigarettes in a public park, especially if there's a kids' playground nearby. Even if you're inside a handball court. So, for example, there's a kids' park right down over here. We're not supposed to be smoking. Now, we come to the park, like I said, we got to treat each other as respect. So we're not kids. We're grown. We're all grown men here and grown women. So people look at that. It's like a job interview. It's just like a job interview. You have to dress, in a tear. You got to dress nice and casual. Come with with this idea that I could do this. I know I'm a pass this interview. But if you go in there with a cocky attitude, oh, I know I can, and they're like, people see that. People could read, like me, I could read expressions. I could tell if a person's going to lie. I could tell when they're going through something bad. I could tell if they're feeling happy. Because I just had the skill of it because I know how to greet people really well. Now, like I said, as long as we treat each other with respect, nobody arguing, cursing at each other. If we here eating, make sure we keep our stuff together and throw it in the trash. It's not that hard. I don't know why people come to the park and throw their garbage all over the place. That's some lazy shit. Excuse my language. Because at the end of the day, Parks Department, if they really wanted to, they could shut us down. Even though it's a public park, but if they wanted to, they could keep coming to these parks and say, look, they come here and they trash our park. Why they can't pick up after themselves? If they'll pick after themselves, then we won't bother them. This is why certain parks, if you know, we've been losing now. Because the city don't want us players playing in these certain parks. But there's a lot of parks that they used to throw tournaments and they don't let you do it no more because people don't realize there's people that outside that's looking in, is paying attention to them. And it's like if you in the NFL, or you're in college trying to get in the NFL, you got scouts. You have them out there. You will never know if they're right there, right next to you, or they're across from you. Because they come here, they sit at a distance, and they pay attention. They see how you act. They see how you react to a call. How do you react to a person saying a certain comment to you? Can you take criticism? Not many people do that. Most people don't like taking criticism. They take it the wrong way. And then you're fighting. And then you got to stop the game because this person's mad because whatever situation that's in place. From a bad call or if a person running into each other. There's many times I watch a video and I see them call out. And I'm like, wait a minute. The ball actually hit the line. But in the end of the day, I feel like these reps, I don't know if they got to get their eyes checked or they just being paid under the table. Because I feel like there's favoritism in this type of game. Every time Gio's on the court, I feel like they trash him. There's so many shots that he does and they be good, and they'll say out. For some reason, they don't want him there. They don't want Gio to be back the way he used to be. And people pretty pay attention to Gio. Gio is playing just to play. He's not doing it like he used to, but he strives to be the best. Get the crown again. Because in reality, if Gio decides to put his whole mind into this game and become the king of the course, he can do it. He's Davos Chicho at the end of the day. And plus, he has family that he's had to take care of. So that kind of takes a lot from people. Because people think, handball comes first. No, once you have a child, all that stops. Everything stops. I got 2 kids. And that's one of the reasons why I stopped playing handball because I wasn't working and I had 2 kids to feed. So I said, you know what? I need to take time for myself to make sure my kids are well fed and they get everything that they need. Not what they want, what they need. Because people get it twisted when it comes to that. As long as I take care of my family first, this come out for me. So these parts will always be here. They'll always be here. The players might be here, might not. It depends. They might move to a different park. That's fine. But at the end of the day, we gotta respect each other. You just can't come here and just trash talk each other in a negative way. If we're gonna trash talk each other, let's do it as to push each other. Like, oh, you're garbage. I'm gonna win. Play me for $5 or something. Like, not to take it as the disrespectful, more, but like, all right, I'm challenging you. Let's both get better. I don't like looking at it. Oh, he's just a new guy. He's starting. Nobody ever want to let a first timer try out. They see a first timer and they're like, oh no, he's not gonna. He better hit the ball. Did you forget where you played? When you first started, you couldn't touch the ball. You can't judge the next person if you went through that same process. When I first started handball, I couldn't even touch the ball. I was frustrated because I didn't know how to do it. But as time went by, I decided, you know what, let me learn on my own, because every time I want to play, nobody wanted to play with me because I couldn't properly hit the ball, or there was certain serves I couldn't do. Like, I didn't know the full fundamental of the game at the time, but now I do. So it's always come down to your preference on how you play and play your pace. Like, come here, I come to every part quietly. I don't brag. I don't come here with the idea to say, oh, I'm better than you. You get in the car. I come here with humble, stay quiet, keep to yourself, but I pay attention to everybody's game so they can help me out on, okay, he likes this type of shot. Oh, he can move over here. Then we avoid everything I just saw. So if I know he's strong in this side, I know not to put it on that side. But nobody's strategy. Everybody just do because they see what the next guy can do. Like, yeah, everybody likes Timbo. You got Rookie, one of the greatest. Even though I still feel like there's other people that slightly might be. I know the guys in the handball industry is gonna hate me for this, but there are other people that I think that's better than Rookie. Because there's many guys out there that don't like doing tournaments, don't ever want to be involved, but they'll be a lot better than these guys, and they never want to admit it. And I've seen guys that you wouldn't even think they play handball, and they leave people under 10. And it's kind of embarrassing. Like, I don't know. Are we still going to play?
Yeah, I just have one more question. You said that this is a job interview, so if doing the right thing is a job interview, like the whole life is a job interview, and you fail it, then whoever is up there decides to reincarnate you in a dog instead of a human, then now you have to lick your balls every day the whole life?
I don't know. It depends what God wants. If God wants me as an animal, shall be it. I can't go against God's word.
What's your relationship with God? What's your thinking? What's your
the way I feel in general?
Yes, sir.
I feel like it's time for us to be more connected with Him. I feel like we all strayed away the other direction. People forget that without Him, without God Himself, we're not here. Now, if God tells me I'm punished because I did something wrong, I'm not going to disobey. I'm going to follow His order. Because without God, how are we here? How are we breathing? Like, without Him, we ain't nothing. And we need Father, like, badly. We need everybody to get together. All this war, kids are dying. So many shootings for the smallest reasons. Like, but God, everything is God, in my opinion. Like, gotta love God. If you don't, and you gotta love yourself too. You can't love someone without loving yourself. You can't take care of a child if you don't take care of yourself first. People need to understand these things. You can't just jump into something and assuming. You have to understand. You can't just judge. You gotta understand first before judging. In the end of the day, I don't like to judge because that's not my place. I rather let God judge. Because when the time comes, and we all need to repent, because there's so much negative in this world. We got constant fighting. Every week is young kids dying, being robbed, stabbed, shot, schools being shot up. Like, I don't see the purpose of any of it. Like, what are these people doing? What are they thinking by doing all this? What you're accomplishing? Because at the end of the day, the only thing that can really happen to you is two things I can think of. How do you be in the box, 6 feet under, or you're in jail for life? But you can just avoid all that and say, you know what? This ain't for me. Let me do it this way. Because everybody is in this kind of lifestyle where when you're with a group of people, you want to impress your friends. Now, these friends you want to impress, they're not going to be there. They'll tell you, yeah, we boys for life. Whatever you need, I'm here. Now, when it comes down, when you're at your lowest, and those same friends that tell you they will help you with regardless situation, Mind you, now you're at the lowest. When you come to them for the hand, they look the other way. This is why I always look for God, because humans are humans, and 9 out of 10 they're just selfish, naive, ignorant. A lot of them is jealousy because they want to prove a point. Because if they don't impress their friends, that means they're not part of the team. If they gonna impress them really well, then you're part of the team. I don't need that. I don't need approval from my next man to tell me how should I live my life. Like, I went through that lifestyle trying to impress people because I wanted to fit in. And then I realized I did all of this for what? At the end of the day, I'm still being turned away. So for that, I live my own life, and the only one that can help me is God. Like, everybody is so evil now, and it's sad because everybody trying to live life. We got too many people dying. We need to stop fighting. Like, that's all I want. I want everybody to stop fighting. I want everybody to at least get together and try to at least understand each other. Not just go by what we see, what we're wearing, or what someone said. We need to go by what we can understand. It's too much. Like, it hurts me inside every day because it's like all I want to do is cry inside, and I don't want to do that because I don't want people to think like, oh, you're too emotional. So what if I'm emotional? Yes, the world needs to know, I'm an emotional person because I understand what's really going on out here. I grew up in the streets. I understand what's the lifestyle it is and how the attention that gives you, it's not worth it because at the end of the day, all this attention, you end up dead or in jail. Like, no, I want to be left alone. And my idea is like, I need to help everybody get together. And like I said, if I feel like you're having a bad time and I see it in you that you're having a terrible week, my job is to approach you and speak to you to see if I can put a smile on your face. Now, if I can't put a smile on your face before you leave, that means I need to help myself. Like, I need to see what the fuck I'm doing wrong. At the end of the day, like, if you're mad, I want to make sure you smile. So you don't have to go home pissed off and take your anger out on people. Like, no, I'm not here to degrade people down with anybody. Like, we're here, we're going to hang, let's have fun. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's play handball. Let's take our anger on this, not on each other. And that's the thing. People need to stop. I feel like everybody got to get together and become one. When we together as one, everything will accomplish. We'll accomplish more that way. Too many. Go ahead, man. Ask more questions. I know you got like 18,000 questions over there.
Man, I have 18,000 questions, but I want to separate this interview from the game because it's a really great things you said. And I want to ask, can I use your full name, please, for
Joshua Rodriguez.
Joshua Rodriguez.
From Spanish Harlem, East Side. Got here in New York City. Basically, I live nearby almost everybody. Gio, Dawo, because I know he's from over here. A lot of people don't know I actually knew Gio when I was young. Very young. But that's an old story. That's a long time ago. Things change. But I am 40 years old. I was supposed to join the 40 and over tournament. I didn't get a chance. The next year I will. But yeah, like I said, like I said, once again, my name is Josh. Everybody call me Josh, but they call me Jay. And my full name is Joshua Rodriguez.
Joshua, I will ask you 100 questions, but I want to do a separate interview where you could please teach us some techniques on the court, actually. Is that all right? In the future?
Which mean like hit the wall? Like,
yeah, but not now. Like,
no, another day.
Yeah, hit the wall and talk what you said, but actually show maybe with a person, it depends.
Yeah, like me, I like to, I don't mind talking to people. And I think that's the issue with a lot of people. They're afraid to speak their mind. Me, I like to talk to a person and have them respond to me by speaking their mind. Because when you hold something in, it gets worse for a person because they don't know how to go about it. So if you just come in and speak to what you're really feeling, what you're thinking, you will start feeling a little bit different. You will get more pressure off your shoulders. Just a lot of people like to hold back instead of just speaking their true mind, what they really feel. I don't know. Everybody's different. I can't judge anybody. I don't know. Everybody does their thing, I do my thing. That's how I feel.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. We gotta talk more again.
We will.
Definitely.
We have to gather, and after you watch this interview, think what you haven't said yet, and bring it up next time.
Yes.
Thank you, Josh.